Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 24 and another part of the Lewis Hamilton career mode. Today we are back with the Imola Grand Prix. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as well. It was a race that we won last season, so I'm hoping to hopefully do that again this weekend. It's been a good season so far, actually, on the whole. Very inconsistent. We've won 3 races, 2 of which in a row, but sandwiching our 3 very, very poor performances in Saudi Arabia, Australia and Japan, meaning we're still 14 points off leader Oscar Piastri at the top of the standings. But, you know, we'll see if we can continue to be consistent. At the start of last year, you know, we had some difficult races, but we did win in Imola, and that set off a decent run of form. So yeah, fingers crossed we can do the same this season. So straight away we want to look at if we can do another upgrade, and it seems like we can do the ERS cooling upgrade for the 31st of May. That will be after Monaco. That's okay. That seems good to me. So let's get that in. Yeah, let's continue on then towards the Imola Grand Prix. And we are going to flick it down to 25% races for this Grand Prix weekend. Just to feel like we were out front a lot last time. It wasn't that interesting. I think if we reduce the race length, it could be a little bit more chaotic. We'll see what happens, but either way, I'll see you guys for qualifying. Well, coming around for our first timed lap in Q1. See what we can pull off here. It's in the 15s. It's a 1:15.4. Puts us P4 at the moment. But yeah, that might not be good enough. Depends how people around us do. Charles Leclerc's gone 3rd at the moment. So it's all very close at present. We'll see how it hangs come the end of the session. Well, we're all good through to Q2 in P10. It is very, very close, though. A couple of tenths either way is going to decide whether we get through to Q3 or not. Well, coming down into the final couple of corners on this Q2 lap, we've had to run again because our first 2 laps didn't go to plan. So this is on scrub tyres and heading up to the line now. It's a 15.7, which just puts us into P10, so we are going to have to go again here. Bit of pressure on. Well, here we go then. We're going to take you on a lap of this Imola circuit. We're P10 at the moment, but you'd imagine Sergio Perez will get into the top 10, so it's all going to be on this lap for us. Making sure that we are there. Leclerc goes quickest of everybody, so this track is ramping up a little bit. We are on brand new tyres, and you can see how much improvement we've made in those first couple of corners, but a little bit stiff through there. That's not good. That is not going to help. That wasn't a good first sector.
And that's P13.
And now it's all going to be about the middle and final sector, and we've extended track limits, so we're going to be out in Q2 here. Just didn't come together, did it? We might as well finish off the lap time, because in real life you wouldn't know that you'd went over track limits. But yeah, we're all over the place now, and we have gone wide there. It's not a good lap in the end, and we are going to be starting down the order.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying. Come on.
Disappointing. Only P13. Let's see how far off we were in the end. A reasonable way. And, yeah. Disappointing, but hopefully we can bounce back in the race.
Welcome to Imola, the spiritual home of Ferrari. But you don't need me to tell you that. Just look at the red-clad Tifosi in the grandstands. They're ready. Are you ready? For the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track at Imola featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One tracks as it's taken anti-clockwise. Let's hope nobody forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight on the circuit, and it's only DRS zone. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Verstappen, Norris, Stroll, Leclerc, Ocon, Albon, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Gasly, Bottas, Tsunoda, Sargent, Joe, Théo Pourchaire, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
Yes, they can, Crofty. You've got to put it behind you. Whatever happened last time, I was always told as a driver, park it, forget about it. Obviously, feel the pain when it happens, but then you can't dwell on it and carry that through to the next race. So put it behind you and just crack on with this race coming your way now.
Okay, down on the grid, looking at the weather, it is potentially going to rain a little bit later on, so I'm thinking we probably want to start on, at the very least, medium tyres and see how long we can take them. Maybe 10 laps or so, in case rain does come. But yeah, disappointing qualifying, of course. Charles Leclerc down in 9th as well, so not fantastic for the Ferrari boys at our home circuit.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway.
Yeah, Mercedes looking good, McLaren looking good as well.
A nice fast start, as the opening chicane can provide some overtaking potential that they'll be keen to avoid.
We've got to try and keep our nose clean.
Start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Oh dear, you can see the rain has already started, so we've made the wrong choice here. The rain has already started, so we want to be on the soft tyres. This is a strategy disaster. It didn't look like it was raining, but it's clearly just started on that formation lap. So it's all going to be about making a quick start here. Lights out, away we go here in Imola. It's a good start off the grid. Can we get Albon? Yes, we can. Beautiful move on Alex Albon. And now we're going to fly into turn 1, trying to keep our nose clean. And that's quite nice, up to P11. Now a chance to possibly go down the inside of Esteban Ocon. And that's good. So Norris just ahead as well. We still hold it down the inside. Very nicely done there. First lap down, and the Mercedes guys have checked out at the front. There's a little bit
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1
carbon
second
fibre
of the car
going there.
ahead in the DRS
Somebody
zone.
has lost a bit of front wing. So it's going to allow us to stay quite close over these next couple of laps. And, well, it's only going to get wetter, isn't it? And slippier. And we're going to have to be prepared for that.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
But our pace looks pretty good at the minute. This is one of our strengths, of course, these conditions. This is going to be a good chance on Lando Norris here. DRS open.
Okay, the car behind is dropping back.
Right in the slipstream of Lando. And he comes over to defend, and now got to try and stay close to him, but hasn't happened there. Feels like we have to get past him soon.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Chance on Lando. Trying to go around the outside into turn 1. Beautiful move. And we are through. And up into P9. Our teammate Charles Leclerc right ahead of us now. See, just ahead of him is Carlos Sainz. I think he might have been the one to lose front wing end plate. Difficult to tell, of course, from the offboard, but his pace doesn't seem as good as the other McLaren. Just fighting a bit further ahead. Now then, right behind Charles Leclerc. I'd love to get right in front of him here, but we need to be careful and not push it too hard. We're getting slippier out here. It's right on the crossover of whether intermediates would be better, but we did hear that there's going to be 10 more minutes of this rain and then it's going to clear up, so it's going to be a tough one.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
We seem to have more pace than the guys around us. DRS open now. Can we?
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Get past Charles Leclerc here. Well, we had a little look, but decided against it. Probably could have went for it, but with him being our teammate, we don't want to make that contact. On Charles Leclerc, we're going to go around the outside like we did with Lando. Big lock up, but we're okay. Oh, we're through. That's Carlos Sainz just in front.
Okay, Lewis, lap times are a little erratic at the moment. Let's try and close up the difference between them.
See, it's definitely clearing up, isn't it? Not too bad here. 8th place at the moment. Problem is our championship rivals Piastri and Verstappen are well ahead of the game here. We need to get past Lance Stroll so that we can go about trying to catch that front 4. Lance Stroll is the cork in the bottle here. There goes Carlos Sainz around the outside of Lance Stroll. We were desperate to get past there, but just didn't work out. Oh, damn it!
Given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
3-second time penalty. That could be crucial on the end of this race. So I think it's just become race critical that we get in front of Stroll here. God, another track extension. It's not good. Should be able to get past now. Yeah, we're gonna go around the outside of Stroll. Nicely done. Right,
hit
people in the
target
pits.
well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race though, so keep your head down.
And what they're doing, they're putting on the soft tyres.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
So we're past Carlos Sainz. Now then, is it going to be a case of the overcut here, because it's going to be so hard to get your tyres up the temperature. Especially if you're on the hard tyres, that's going to be a tough gig.
At the moment, just focus on the driving.
Hard tyre runners behind, so now is the time to come in. Here we go. We're in. So big moments in this Grand Prix.
We had an issue attaching the left front wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us and get back into this race.
Well, we're behind Sainz now. Are we going to be ahead of Norris and Perez? Oh, that's Verstappen and Perez, sorry. This is such a long pit lane. Yeah, we're going to be well behind here. We have been well and truly undercut.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
That's Stroll. Oh, well. This is not good now. But we're on soft tyres. We're the only one on the softs. And we've got 5 laps to try and use them.
Okay, Lewis.
Straight past Lance Stroll. Remember, whatever we do, we've got to get 3 seconds ahead of whoever we finish ahead of. That's going to be very difficult to do. I'm going to try and go around the outside here, or are we? Yes. Just about manage it. We've got decent grip on these soft tyres. Leclerc has also gone for soft tyres for his second stint.
That brings you up a place.
Now it's drying up, we should be able to push hard. Well, what a move on Charles Leclerc that was. Well, here we come round the final corner of this Grand Prix. Oscar Piastri has won it. Remember, we get a 3-second penalty. And we're going to finish down in 8th, I think. 9th in the end, wow. Well, that is a big disappointment, considering, I mean, we still get driver of the day. We did drive well, but unfortunately...
And an award-winning day for Oscar Piastri as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Well, another race victory today. You could clearly see they're driving out there with very little pressure. You know they have the performance. They know they've got the car under them as well. And this has done no harm, of course, for their championship chances.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
Well, there you go. I mean, yeah, disappointing to only finish 9th, but yeah, I just don't think we had the pace round here. You know, you can see that with Charles Leclerc as well. We were really pushing at the end. It didn't help that we had a botched pit stop. If we'd had a perfect pit stop, we'd have finished a couple of places higher, but...
And with that,
yeah,
we wrap up another
really
weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
But luckily, we did finish ahead of Lance Stroll. That was a positive. But Oscar Piastri wins. Quick look at the standings. He now opens up a 12-point lead over Max Verstappen. He's 37 points ahead of us now. And in the Constructors, Mercedes still leading the way. But that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 content. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. And goodbye.